Hello, everybody. Thanks for listening to Across the Stars. Just want to say something real quick before we start. Since the episode was recorded that you are about to hear last September, there has since been a change in cast. So the person here now in this episode named as Connor McInerney has since come out as transgender and is now known as Erin McInerney and uses she, her pronouns. Just know that even though we may refer to her as Connor or as he, him in this episode, those do not reflect how she wishes to be known now. So thank you, and on with the show.
Hello. No.
You fucking idiot.
Did I go now? Hello in TV land. I'm Connor McInerney.
I'm Rowan Wood.
I'm Sebastian Hohas, and this is
Daniel Cousins.
And this is Across the Stars, where if it's Star Wars, we cover it. So,
Like a blink.
today is not going to be a very long episode, but it's going to be a fun episode. We're going to play a game that I came
Wait,
up
hold on.
with.
You implying that they're not all fun?
None of them
Like
are
the rest
fun.
of them are totally shit except for this one?
They're just highly interesting.
Oh, okay, I got you.
this is for the sophisticated.
Oh, yes.
Exactly. Okay, so we are going to play a game called the Star Wars Character Quiz that I came up with after I bought the Star Wars Essential Guide to Characters online, which, as one of our previous guests, Dr. Mark Wright, mentioned, gives a backstory to every goddamn
Wait, did you
character.
actually have Dr. Wright as your
Yeah,
guest?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
amazing.
He talked to us about the golden age of LucasArts games.
That's amazing.
So he mentioned that there is a book, Star Wars Essential Guide to Characters, that gives everyone a backstory, including the Stormtrooper, that said, "Look, sir, droids." They gave him a 2-page backstory.
Hold on, I feel we should address that Dan's just pissing on the floor.
Dan, put it away. Thank God we're not recording video. Anyway, so basic premise of this game, I'm going to tell these guys about a Star Wars character from the expanded universe. It's not canon anymore, and they are going to have to tell me whether that character is real or fake.
And nobody's really at too big of an advantage or disadvantage because Dan knows next to nothing about expanded universe, and neither do I.
I don't know anything about actual Star Wars, and also Rowan told me about one of the characters yesterday because he's an idiot, but I'm not allowed to say
I didn't know
one.
that you were going to be on the podcast yesterday.
Well, aren't you just an idiot?
Just showed up.
Anyway, so are we ready? Are we ready to jump?
Yeah,
in?
but next time you should know. You should just assume Connor's going to be on there.
Let's just jump into it.
Okay, so the first one's going to be an easy one because I believe Sebastian already knows about it.
Easy for me.
So this is Hohas Runt Ekwesh, a Thakwash from the planet Thakwa, whose top half resembles a horse. He was an X-wing pilot for the New Republic.
So he's a reverse centaur.
Yeah.
We're supposed to guess whether or not it's an actual.
Yeah. So he was an X-wing pilot for the New Republic, and by a species custom, he had multiple personalities. So he was a schizophrenic horse.
He's fake.
He's real.
He's real.
He is real.
How is he gonna wear the X-wing helmet?
They have horse edition.
Horse adaptations.
I mean, they probably just have like a little mini one with like a visor for him.
It doesn't matter, anyways.
Okay.
Wait, so do they have horse tranquilizer? Like,
Oh god.
Pew pew. Anyway.
It only puts his top half to sleep. His legs are still walking around like.
I don't know why he would get shot like a normal person.
Anyway, next we have Master Jen Carson, a Jedi Master who resembled a large anthropomorphic spider. She was killed by Darth Nihilus at the end of the Jedi Civil War, leaving her Padawan Lara to fend for herself. Real or fake?
fake.
Seb and Connor?
I'm gonna go with real on this.
I'm gonna go with fake because I'm with Dan.
I think you got the name from Ben Carson.
Damn it. Okay, so she is fake.
Yes.
But she is a character that I made up for a trilogy of Star Wars movies that I wrote over quarantine because I was bored.
Nice.
I just know.
I knew that there was way too much detail in that to just be like, oh, I can't.
Oh, believe me, there's going to be some detail later on stuff that you're going to be surprised about.
So I can't use that as a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So next we have Brubil Sorsus, A female Doug, that's Sebulba's species from episode 1.
Who's the fuck is Sebulba?
He was the one that
He's the
Anakin beat.
pod-
Oh,
in
is
the
he
pod
the
race.
fat blue guy with the wings?
No, that's Sebulba.
Oh, Sebulba's the weird thing that walks in his hand.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Brubil used her flexible limbs to craft Leia a dress for her wedding to Han and held up the edge as she walked down the aisle.
Yeah, no, fake.
I'm going fake on that.
I'm gonna say fake.
So
as well.
fake.
You are all correct.
Okay,
Okay, I
thank
thought you were
you.
going to say we were all wrong.
Yeah, I was about to be
That was
insane. Like, oh my
really
god.
creative of you, though.
Thanks, Dan.
I'm 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, I think I just would have remembered that weird little thing holding up her dress, though.
Yeah, so
Well, no, but
If you had found out about it
these
at
aren't
all.
from movies.
Oh,
None
yeah,
of these are from
obviously.
movies.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
These are all
because
from-
it's
these are all from
uncanon
books.
lore.
So I based
Comics.
that off of nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, keep going.
Okay. So next we have Thraken Sal Solo.
He's definitely real.
Han's cousin from Corellia, who turns out to be a war criminal, and he was responsible for starting the Second Galactic Civil War. He puts out a bounty on Han and his family, but he was eventually killed by a group of bounty hunters, including Boba Fett.
Based solely off the name, he's real.
I'd say no. Fake.
You think he's fake? Sebastian?
I'm going to go with fake, too.
He is in fact real.
Yes! Dude,
It's Connor's
with a
showing
name
us
that
up.
sounds like every other object and person in the Star Wars universe, you gotta be real.
Connor, are you keeping score?
No.
Oh,
Am I supposed to be doing
You
that?
should.
That was the
You
first
should.
one I got wrong.
Do you
Why? You're the one with the computer.
It's true, but he's the
Do you
one.
know
with
your
the-
score?
Okay, so Connor
got
has
one
gotten.
wrong.
So far,
That's not
Connor.
deserved.
2?
What?
Because me and Dan got got the fake one. And I
True,
just got the
Connor
real
has
one.
2.
Oh no, and then 3
many-
because that one we got all
I
right.
have 3, and so you must have...
How many have you done so far?
4. This
So
is
then
the
I got
fourth
3 out of 4.
3.
Yeah.
I got 3.
one. And how many do you have, Seb?
I thought I got 3, but I guess I have 2 if Dan has 3.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
Okay,
what,
cool.
No, wait, no, wait. I think Sebastian. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
That
It
was the
doesn't
first
matter.
one I got wrong.
I've gotten 2 wrong, so I'm alright.
Okay, and y'all, all those of you listening at home, you should keep score too. It's fun.
Yeah, you know, why not?
Exactly. All right, next.
Yeah, Amelia.
Mount Sorrow, a sentient mountain on Endor who is perpetually crying. His tears can heal any wound or sickness.
Just because his name is an actual
Wait, say the name
English...
again?
Mount Sorrow?
Yeah, his
He's
name
a
is an
mountain.
actual, English word. I'm gonna say BS on this one.
Oh.
I'm gonna take a gamble and say that he's real, and some Star Wars comic writer was being lazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's real too. I think
Either that or
there's
Star
so
Wars
many
spelled
weird
weird.
little things like that I feel like
It's like
Rowan wouldn't have come up
SARR
with something
silent
more.
Q
I have more faith in
W
Rowan
like.
than that.
Okay, he is real.
Yes!
He is from the Ewok comics.
Yeah.
Oh god, of course.
Yeah. All right, next. We have Aelin Vel, the daughter of an 18-year-old Boba Fett who eventually went around the galaxy wearing her father's armor after she assumed he died. Real or fake?
Fake.
Fake, because his armor got taken with him.
It's definitely fake.
Right? There's
What
no
do you
way.
say, Dan?
Let's see.
Oh wait, but this is based off
I feel like Rowan would have known that
uncanon
real.
comics and
Yeah,
books.
yeah, but still, even after I thought...
Maybe.
Okay, so Dan is the only one who thinks this is real?
Yeah.
Dan is correct.
Ah!
She is real. And she actually had a daughter of her own as well. So the Fett lineage continued long beyond...
In the uncanon lore.
Yeah.
I have less than half of Dan's points. here.
Yeah.
I'm just really
Yeah,
good at
maybe
Star
you
Wars.
should co-host this, Dan.
Okay. Next, we have Helena Brechter, the wife of Lobot, who is the character in Empire Strikes Back with the computer around his head.
Who?
He's the guy on Cloud City. He has like a computer thing.
Yeah.
Or he has
It's
like
like-
a...
you know those like pillows that you
I
rest your
think I know what
neck
you're
on?
talking about.
It kind of
So
looks like
vaguely.
one of
I'm gonna say it's real.
I'm not done.
those. Wait, yeah, say that. Start again, please.
So Helena Brechter, the wife of Lobot, who sold her husband into unwilling servitude, hence the robotic headset implant, in order to pay for their child's schooling.
Oh, she's definitely real.
Yes.
For schooling, though...
I don't think Rowan would have come up with that.
I'll trust you on this one. I'll go real.
I did in fact come up with it.
Fuck
you! None of you got the point.
Damn you,
The
Rowan.
one thing that made me think it was real was the schooling part.
That was the one thing that made me think it was fake.
My
After
part was
that-
the slavery part. That one made me think it was real.
Why did you say that?
After he said the schooling part, I was like, yeah, that's BS. It would be like she wants money for death sticks or something. This Star Wars. Nobody does things for their child's schooling in the Star Wars
Okay.
universe.
Next, we have a Jedi named Master Bates.
Real.
Dude, real.
Real.
No way
I
is
want it to
fake.
be real.
I want it to be real.
He is real.
Yes! I so want it to be real.
Okay, so his first name is Soon, and he first appeared in the Jedi Council Acts
His
of
last
War
name
comic.
should be soon. Master Bates.
Someone had to do that on purpose, right?
Oh yeah,
That had to
definitely.
be a purposeful thing by some writer.
Yeah, there's a I found a panel of one of those comics where a Jedi's like, "Go, Master Bates, and I will take care of it." Okay.
Oh, terrible.
Next, we have Jackson, a kickboxing bounty hunter who resembled a green anthropomorphic rabbit. He was a part of the Starhoppers, who are pretty much like the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Fake because he sounds like a Pokemon.
Fake because his name is Jackson.
Yeah, I'm gonna say fake.
He is real. I'll show you guys a picture.
I keep
afterwards,
forgetting
but
that this is like not canon stuff, so none of the rules matter.
Yeah, I know. You're throwing darts at a board.
So
here.
he has a human body. His head. I'll show you guys a picture afterward. His head is a green rabbit.
What the fuck?
So I found the like a lot of these on a website about weird Star Wars characters. So and they had this to say about him. If you take away the fact that Jackson is a giant green bunny, he becomes easier to digest. He's a bounty hunter, works with Han Solo, always lurks on the outskirts of the plot without ever interfering directly with the rebellion. He's just an outlier in a greater story. Local flavor, the equivalent of flavor text in a video game. But then you read an old Marvel Star Wars comic, you see Han Solo standing next to a Looney Tunes knockoff. Jackson may not be the worst character in the Legends canon, but he's certainly the most out of place.
I want like $1 million. I want like a several $1 million budget, like
Movie?
feature length movie made by Disney of this fucking green rabbit.
Jackson.
Yeah, I'd watch it. I'd become invested. I want to see the picture. Can I see the picture?
No, I will show you the picture.
God damn it!
Okay. Now we have C-3PX. Similar to C-3PO in almost every way except for the machine guns
The
and
X-rated
bazookas.
version.
Shh. He was used as an assassin droid by Darth Maul and was later reprogrammed by the New Republic. So imagine C-3PO, but with guns.
Real.
Fake.
Oh, that's fake.
He is real.
Oh, Dan's so good at this.
Dude, Dan has as many points as me and you combined.
Yeah.
I would also like to point out that C-3PX encountered C-3PO and R2-D2 many times in between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, and they beat him every time. The best assassin droid was beaten by a tin can and C-3PO.
So another tin can.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, now Connor, you're not allowed to talk about this one. This is George R. Binks, Jar Jar's father. He's a whaler. Yes, there are whales on Naboo, apparently. So he's about to commit suicide because his son's such an idiot. When his wife stops him and says, "Please think of your son," and that just makes him want to kill himself more. So he pulls the trigger.
This is real.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's real.
You are.
I've heard this one.
Connor gets the point for this
I've
too.
heard this one before.
Yeah.
I know it's real.
I was gonna say it was real.
Yeah. So Jar Jar had a father who killed himself when he was 6 because of his son.
he hated his son.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've seen Jar Jar Binks, it makes sense.
Oh no. But all of them look like
I mean-
that. He's a
I didn't mean
goddamn...
because of his face.
They don't all look the same, Connor.
You racist.
I know what it's all, guys.
Anyway, so next we have Vandar Tokare, a Jedi Master who lived in the Old Republic. He was an ancestor of Yoda, pretty much looked exactly like Yoda except his skin was red, and sacrificed himself by blowing up the Jedi Council chamber, taking out 3 Sith Lords along with him.
Real.
That's tough.
A lot of them have been real so far.
Can Yoda's species be red? Or are they all green?
If the Hulk is green and he can be red.
Oh, yeah, real. Definitely real.
Oh, that's actually really tough.
I'm gonna go with fake.
I've
on
lost
this
like
one.
5 points in a row, so I'm
Yeah,
going
no,
for whatever.
I don't think just like one of us.
Yeah.
Wins, you know.
I'm gonna throw out a fake.
He is fake.
Ah!
He was another one of my characters for my trilogy.
Damn.
He was based on a character from the Knights of the Old Republic video game, but he was Yoda species. But he was green and he talked forward instead of backward.
Is that just a Yoda thing?
Yoda's
Yoda's just senile.
Yeah, it's not a species.
Yeah.
Thing.
Okay. We have 2 more, and then we have one on some real or fake backstory. Okay, so next we have Luke Skywalker, 2 U's instead of 1. Luke Skywalker. A clone of Luke grown from a severed hand found on Cloud City.
Oh, real.
He was cloned by another clone, one of insane Jedi Master named Joris Kaboa, and he is eventually killed via lightsaber shanking.
That's so real.
That's true.
This is real.
So real.
You are all correct.
Oh, yes.
He
okay.
was from the widely praised Thrawn trilogy of books.
What?
So Grand Admiral Thrawn was basically
Just a Tron ripoff.
Thrawn.
Yeah,
he was basically like the Empire shall rise again, and he made a bunch of clones, but they all died.
Oh.
Like the tide of the Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. Anyway, so before we get to real or fake backstory, we have one
Dan
more
has
real or
almost
fake
double my
character.
points.
I know. It's
Eat it.
Okay. We have Emperor Valkorian, the Emperor of the Sith, who reformed the Sith out of nothing after the Great Hyperspace War. He had plans to restore the Sith shrine on Coruscant and transform the Jedi Temple into a Sith monument. His Force abilities are massively powerful, and he is able to use the Force to shatter lightsabers and subdue people very easily.
Fake.
real.
Fake.
Real.
So Connor thinks he's fake, and you guys think he's real?
Yeah.
He is fake.
The second you said, so Connor thinks he's fake, and you think he's real, I'm like, he's fucking fake.
He was
Yeah.
he was the main villain of my trilogy of movies. So before we get to real or fake
How do you
backstory,
beat
can we
him
get
if
the
you
scores?
Can crush lightsabers?
The scores at the moment are Connor at 7 points, me at 6 points, and Dan at 10. This is very
It
embarrassing.
feels bad.
Okay, so now we have some real or fake backstory. So do you all remember the droid from A New Hope? Luke and his uncle are buying droids. They buy a red droid named
one that
R5D4,
breaks.
and he self-destructs.
Yeah.
Before.
I thought. He does.
Yeah.
I thought he just broke. I thought it was just a shitty droid. Never mind.
Okay.
That's so dark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the backstory for this droid, is it real or is it fake? We have R5D4, nicknamed Skippy, the first droid purchased by... So he was a serving droid at Jabba's palace, serving drinks to the likes of Boba Fett and the Max Rebo band. But unbeknownst to everyone, R5 actually possesses Force powers. After escaping Jabba's palace using Force suggestion, R5 gets a vision of the future and foresees an alternate reality where R2-D2 never relays his message about Princess Leia, which leads to Leia's death and the rebellion's defeat. So he nobly self-destructs so Luke can forget all about him in favor of R2-D2.
Real.
if you
Real.
came up with
So
that-
real.
I will be so impressed if you came up with that.
So very real.
I know that this one is real.
Yeah.
So real.
It is real.
Yes. I love
Yeah.
this character so
Yeah.
much now.
That's so cool.
Yeah, he is indeed real.
Dude, fucking droid Jedi. If he hadn't died.
At first I was like, nah, you're messing with me, but...
I'd like to point out, of course, that R5-D4 has a more elaborate backstory in the canon of the series than the traitor clone trooper who yelled at Finn, "Traitor!" in Force Awakens, Captain Phasma, and even K2SO from Rogue One.
Yeah.
He has a more elaborate
Who the fuck
backstory
is
than
Captain
all of them.
Phasma?
Captain Phasma is the silver.
No, I know, but like, who the fuck is...
Who knows?
She was supposed to be like the next Boba Fett type character.
Why is her armor
just like-
silver?
And just like Boba Fett, she died before doing anything.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
man.
last real or fake backstory. We have Malakili, who was the guy who worked in Jabba's palace. He was Jabba's beast wrangler. So he was the guy
I vaguely remember
who
him.
cried after the Wrangler died, after Luke killed the
It was so
Wrangler.
sad.
so he was planning on escaping with the Rancor before Luke killed it. Now, heartbroken, Malakili contemplated throwing himself into the Sarlacc pit, which is super dark, but he ended up going on a long journey around Tatooine before opening a restaurant called Crystal Moon in Mos Eisley with Jabba's former chef. Real or fake?
As much as I want it to be real, I have to gamble and say fake.
I know that he was planning to escape Jabba's palace.
But is all of it true?
And that's what I'm saying. But I'm feeling like just because that one tidbit...
Yeah, I'm going to say fake.
I want it to be real, but I'm going to say fake.
I'll go with real on this one.
Sebastian is right! That backstory was real.
No.
Yeah. Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
No.
Alright, final scores, unless you have more.
Nope, that was the end.
Well, Dan's in first place with 11 points, and then Connor and I both tied for second at 8 points.
Yeah.
I kind of caught up a little bit at the
I
end.
kind of did. I was gaining.
Yeah, that was great. So, conclusion here, every character in Star Wars gets a backstory.
Yep. And Dan is the best
and
in Star
Dan
Wars.
is the new host of the podcast.
Yeah, apparently Dan needs to take over for me.
And Rowan, he's over. No one else is here. It's just Dan in the room by himself.
It's
I
just
don't see
Dan.
Rowan's score here.
Yeah. What did
Yeah,
you
Rowan
get,
got 0 points.
Yeah.
Loser.
You couldn't even bother to give it an answer.
It's true, yeah. I was worried that I would surpass all of you.
And
That
yet,
sounds like a
and yet
challenge.
you failed.
Well, how about you come up with your own quiz, Daniel
I think
Cousins?
I might.
Believe me, there are so many more characters than this. My God, like you guys know Admiral Akbar?
Yeah.
He had a relationship with a human woman named Winter.
Scandalous.
What a name. Anyways.
Yeah, and Han and Leia had twins named Jaina and Jason, one of whom fell to the dark side and the other one murdered them. They also had a little kid named Anakin who killed himself when he was like 10, which is great.
Wait, his name's Anakin, like Anakin?
Anakin, yeah.
It's a
I'm
popular
assuming they named it after him.
No, they were actually looking at Book of Baby Names, and they're like, "Oh, Anakin!" It was the first name because it was A. No, of course they named him after Leia's dad.
But well, I was gonna ask. Actually, no. I was gonna say my favorite little bit of like weird Star Wars information is the name of the genre of music that's being played in the bar.
Would you like to say it for our
I think
our
they can
audience?
Google it by themselves.
It's jizz.
Yes. So you know the song that goes dun, 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 dun.
Cantina band music.
Yes, it is. The genre of music
is
jizz.
jizz.
You heard us correctly. It is jizz.
Jizz.
Yeah.
Dan, do you want to say it just in case they didn't?
Yeah,
hear us
I really like that in my ears. It's just it makes my day considerably better.
And of course, you have to
Whenever
make it
jizz
awful.
fills Dan's ears, it's an entirely new experience.
I was doing something on my phone for like a minute, and oh boy, what a conversation I stumbled into.
It's the genre of music that's played in the bar.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's the genre's jizz.
It was the the
That's
liquid that's
amazing.
in all of their instruments.
Yeah.
Jizz.
I feel like one of them is like literally just playing an oboe. Am I remembering that incorrectly?
I don't remember.
Probably, but I mean,
Also,
like
my
it's an oboe where like
It's
they can-
a
where,
shiny
like,
space
they can-
oboe, yeah, but
they
it's
can-
an oboe.
But like their faces are
Every
such so
player-
that they can like literally plug the thing into their mouth because like
and
their
then
mouths
you
are like
scream,
formed
let's go,
perfectly.
oh! And like move the keys.
Again, Rowan with his impression.
Anyway,
Fantastic.
this has been Across the Stars. We want to thank you all for joining us this evening. It's probably not evening when you're listening to this, but it's evening for us now.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Because no one uses any form of media after 7 o'clock.
After
no
7
one.
o'clock, yeah. All media is off limits.
We're good boys and girls. Early.
Stop using your screens an hour before bedtime. Go to bed at 8 o'clock.
Anyway, so thank you all for joining us. And by the time this episode comes out, Mandalorian Season 2 will be out. And we envy you having listening to this and knowing all about the Mandalorian Season 2.
But so will we, because we're going to watch it.
Exactly, but we don't know it now.
Yeah.
But we will
Okay,
know
alright,
when
I
this
guess.
episode
We're
comes
Alright,
out.
leaving a
fine.
message for them in the future.
I see.
It's like a time capsule.
Exactly.
May
I like
I
it.
end this podcast
Of course,
by
of
saying,
course.
peace out in TV land.
Dan, you suck.